Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here. I'm playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars and I'm a member of Team PokerStars Pro Line. This is day 18 of our fixed limit hold'em bankroll challenge. We are starting with almost 70 bucks here. We're only 30 bucks shy of the next limit, which would be 25 cents, 50 cents. So we probably won't win 30 bucks today. That would be a bit just a bit too good, I guess. But let's hope we do good again here, as we did in our last few streams, I guess. The last one was pretty chaotic. We were running like horribly in the first part of our session, and then I actually won everything back. I just folded here. I kind of trust Vitomsk here. He has actually that king there. He open raised from early position here on the table, so that king is kind of believable. So if he bluffed me, I don't think he would. I mean, I 3-bet pre-flop, so if he is betting here with wars, I guess that's not really that good. Tyson, I raised Tyson, of course, with my top 10 here. Now he donk bets again on the turn here. That another 5 hits, so I guess he might have that 5. So we just call down here. I'm not folding this hand. I mean, I usually. Okay, he has a better 10. That's fine. I usually don't call that light at the start of the stream, but this was just too good of a hand to just fold there, so it's fine. We lost the hand, but he donk bets on the top pair flop and then calls and donk bets again on the turn, so that's good to know. We are not doing notes at this limit, so I decided I'm going to start making notes and color tags on the next limit, which will be, like I said, at 50 cents, but for now we're just not doing this. It's just a bit too low, I guess, to do stuff like that. So need to catch my outs here. I didn't catch, so I just put him all in. He was just so short, so it's not really a problem. Oh, I actually won. Oh, all right, I won with a pair of queens. Derp. I actually thought I lost. Okay, that's fine. Let's say hello to chat. Skoraden, hey, Plixie, hey, Oticek, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the chat. 8 people. How many of us from Slovenia? I guess quite a good part of viewers are from Slovenia. Look, do you accept people on Facebook? I mean, I do, but I do accept people. If I see that at least someone if I see that someone is using like his own profile page and not some, I don't know, like imaginary profile picture. I mean, profile picture. If someone is using, I don't know, like if someone is trying to hide himself from Facebook and then he tries to friend me on Facebook, I usually don't accept. But if a person seems like like a legitimate person, really, like a real life person, I usually accept the friendship request. But I really need to make a Facebook profile, like a public profile for stuff like this. But yeah, it seems kind of weird to me to have a public profile, but I guess I'll have to make it real soon. So I guess this table here will break. Only 3 players here in, and scratch it, only 2 players here in. So I mean, of course I'm going to play this hand, and now also Zeus here is. So I guess this is it for this table. Not really that good to see the tables are breaking, but around me. So you know what? I'm gonna join the Zoom pool. I'm gonna join the Zoom pool just for the lulz, just for the heck of it. There are 2 players in plus me, so that means 3 players are in. So we only need 3 more players. I will just pull Zoom table here out of your sight, but just so you know, it's here. It's here on my right, and I will join definitely. I mean, I will show it if get enough players to play. You know what? I'm not going to join this table. I know there are 4 regulars here, so let's try to find some other table. Just one where there are as least as regulars as possible. I mean, like I said, I really need to do some table selection here, at least some. I'm not really that picky on the tables. I would play anyone, of course, but if we are doing this bankroll challenge, we should also mind on our table selection, really. Let me just make a sip of water here. Of course, I said I need to post my stuff on Twitter, but I forgot, of course. We are at $70 in our bankroll challenge. The 18 has just started. Join me at Twitch Poker or on Pokers or Stables. Yes, tweet it. Tweet, tweet, tweet. H4D3S, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate every follow there is. So yeah, here is our third table. I guess not, because it already broke, I guess. I mean, I could try and hope. I try to join. I hope that it gets going, but yeah, let's see if it gets going, or we just have to find another one. How many people are in the pool? Still 3 people, yeah, in Zoom pool. So we'll just wait for the Zoom to start, and I guess I'm going to cancel one table if the Zoom actually starts. I mean, I have like a here at the bottom right where I could place my fourth table. Actually, this is just a temporary slot here. I have like my my day 18 stats and my bankroll stats here on VPP stats, so I don't really like to have a actual table here to play. So I mean, I'm playing 4 tables, it would be a bit too much, I guess. That's a pretty crappy flop, so I'm going to bet and just hope that I get like 2 folds from here, from these guys. 10 is like the worst card, so for my hand here, so I'm just going to check fold here, really, so yeah. Roy from Team Online favorited my tweet on Twitter, so thanks for that. Thanks for the net if you're watching here. Yeah, I can remove myself from the waiting list. So yeah, the last stream was fun, right? Not. People were actually commenting that on the, someone on YouTube was commenting that I was actually tilting that in my previous session, but that wasn't true. I wasn't tilting, but of course I was frustrated with a play that I was basically losing to every hand that and stuff like that. So I mean, I think I said during my live stream that I would actually quit the session if I weren't streaming. So especially that I can even remember the hand. I had pocket nines and I was playing against pocket kings, and I caught a 2-outer on a turn for a set of nines, top set, and of course the turn gets kept, and then he hits, he resucked on me for a 2-outer on the river for a 2-outer king. So at that point I would definitely quit my my session if I were playing my regular limits, but of course doing this live stream on Twitch I can't just quit. We have to play until I mean, we have to get hands in, and I have viewers here, of course, who depends on me. I guess that sounds a bit weird, but yeah. So we just continue our play there, and we actually managed to get a profit from that day. That was pretty crazy, actually. I'm going to defend Queen 7 here. I think it's fine defend from raise from middle position. He seems kinda I mean, he didn't really hit anything here. I mean, I could pill here with a backdoor flush, but I'm going to see him betting the turn almost always, so I'm just folding here. It's a bit easier to do that, to be honest. Bit easier way out of the hand. Definitely a 3-betting hand here with pair of queens. So let's see the flop. Let's see the action. Alex. I can actually remember Alex. We were playing together on basically my regular limits. Not sure if this is his regular limit now, 10 cents, 20 cents, or he's just playing here basically just for fun or something like that. I know he was playing at least 2-4 back then. Not sure how much back, but I remember him. Betting here, even though the king hit. If he raises, then we have a decision to make, really. But I'm just betting here for value, really. I'm hoping that I get called with a paddle, with a hand like ace 10. Probably not anything more, really. Like hand like ace queen would never call. I mean, I have another queen, so it's not really possible. So I guess ace jack. He might have ace jack there. Of course, if he had a king jack, that's pretty awful. But guess we were good there. So yeah. I'm not going to steal this spot. It's like ace high just invites me to bet here, really. So I'm just going to fold. I'm going to fold this hand also here. Interesting spot here. Definitely betting here. We still have a pretty good high hand, so not only that we obviously have outs to win in this hand, we could also have a better hand anyway. So we get a fold there. So we have to protect our hand. Let me refresh my graph just so that it gets a bit nicer here at the bottom. And we are, of course, we won a few cents here already. So yeah, 9-7. I raise sometimes 9-7 under the gun. It's a pretty nice hand. So you can only have like your monster hands from under the gun. You need some raises like you need some non-monster monster hands here. So in your under the gun opening range. So 9-7 suited is pretty nice hand for that. So yeah, I hit straight here and just bet on the turn and the river, and I got fold from the big blind. So and also the under gun. The blind actually folded on the turn already. Flop already. So not flush draw. I see bet the flop, and now Hertha here bets out. He's really betting out the queen, and now he might have a queen, and now he is kinda worried that I would check back the queen now the second queen hit, or he is doing this with a pair of 5. I can't fold. I mean, he's kinda tight of player. I mean, in these 28 hands that we play together, but ace 10 is just a bit too good to fold. I mean, he probably has a better hand than me, but I guess not. I guess I kinda have a bit too much respect for these guys here on these limits. That might definitely be possible. But of course, ace 10 was just too good. I mean, I was like talking myself into the folding, even though I would never fold. But yeah, just trying to get some reason in his donk bet, to be honest, on the turn. I mean, of course, that jack 10 that's like awful bet on the turn, really, on a pair board against a 3-better. So yeah, I was just checking behind and hoping that my ace high is good here, and it's not. He has a pair of 3s. That's fine. How is our Zoom pool looking? Still 3 players in, 1 Russian guy, 1 Brazilian guy, and me as a Slovenian. So yeah, we'll see if it actually runs. I mean, the last time that I tried, it was like a few weeks ago. I tried to run the Zoom pool here, fixed limit hold'em Zoom pool, and of course we were waiting for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and it didn't run. So I actually said that I'm never going to try it again, but I guess I am. I mean, usually it's either 1 player in the Zoom pool or there are none, but today there were 2 players in the Zoom pool, so naturally I had to try. But I guess we'll see. Maybe if some viewers jumps in the Zoom pool, wink wink, wink wink. If some viewers jump into Zoom pool, we might be playing. Betting here, basically to protect my hand. Now I'm actually splitting with basically all the aces here, so definitely I can bet here pretty easily, value bet here. I hope to get called. Hope to get a call by, I don't know, King Queen. I can't really check. I mean, I would check if that king wouldn't hit. I think check call would be really good at that spot. He might try to bluff me with a busted flush or busted gut shot. But at that point, I think that king it's kind of really good hand for just really bad. And just hope that he calls us down with worse. It's a bit different here, I think. He actually limped under gun this time. I'm going to check and let's see. I want to know if he bets. He bets if it's checked to him. He does bet, but I can't really call now. I mean, if I would bet on the turn and then check all the river, I think that was fine, but I kind of do this already here, so I'm just going to fold this hand here and try to wait for a better spot, really. I kind of wanted to just call down Zeus here. He raised me with a flush draw, which is fine, so I had a really weak jack, so he limped under gun, so I think it's fine. Sure, let's bet here and just fold or raise, really. Just basically I'm bluffing here, so I mean, not basically, I'm definitely just bluffing here. I have some gotcha outs, really 4 outs, maybe some pair outs. No, the pair outs are not good if he raises me, of course. So basically just bluffing and hoping that he folds, and he does. I guess ace is kind of good. He doesn't have a king here, so he didn't raise a king, so I guess he doesn't have a king. And if he raises me on that ace, it's actually pretty my call will be kind of questionable, I guess, so I don't know. We'll worry when when a spot like this actually shows up, so but for now it's fine. For now, let's leave it like that. Yes, bad king jack, bad pair of deuces here. Let's bet again. This time I'm going to bet again and check behind the river, really. Just hoping that my hand is good on the river. He actually raised now. I mean, I have to call. I have king out and I jack for the nuts, and I actually hit the nuts, so he checks now, so let's wait for a second. A bit of Hollywooding there. Now we can bet. That was pretty nice. That was pretty lucky. It was pretty lucky, I have to say. He actually caught a set, so he actually called the set and raised the turn. That he played it definitely fine. So yeah, I was very lucky there. Very lucky. So now that I got that pretty big hand, I can actually refresh my graph here. So yes, $4 in profit. Let's steal it with 10-9, even though I don't believe a Hugo here will fold, and he folds. Nice. He doesn't really seem a guy who folds much, but I guess that's also fine. So raise 10-9. Obviously, it's just too good of a hand to not raise there, even though I have a guy on the big blind who never folds. So yeah. You know what? Let's raise it, even though I kind of don't like it, to be honest. Why is this? It's a bit acting up. Maybe because of the table. Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm going to do it like that. Yeah, let's bet here. Let's call this and let's raise this. So besides a gotcha, I also have a nut flush draw, and of course there's still an ace. So let's just call and hope to improve. We didn't, so I can just fold here. Best crop actually raises us, so let's call. And we'll probably do another call here. I guess we can call. I mean, I'm kind of worried I'm actually behind here, so... But, damn. I have silence on a board like this. Let's hope he's doing this with a Jack 10. I don't really think that's the case here, but yeah, let's call. Oh, he actually does it with Queen Jack. So, I mean... these hands are basically the same. I mean, Queen Jack or a Jack 10 are basically the same hand here, so Yeah, I didn't think he has this in him, to be honest. I mean, he only played like 16% of hands in our last 20 hands, so he seems like a really really tight guy. He only called us pre-flop, so I could definitely see a hand like, I don't know, 9-8 suited in his range. So I guess he wouldn't raise with 2 pair. He might raise with obviously a top pair here, but not with 2 pair on the flop. I mean, he might. I have no idea how he plays. I'm just basically guessing against a random player. So we'll have to get some more hands in, some more reads on him. Hey Pick and Pop, welcome to the stream again. Luca Hype. Where have you been? Was waiting at the tables. Are you talking about yesterday? I didn't stream yesterday because there was a scheduled restart on the PokerStars, and it started exactly at 12 Central European time. So I have no idea how long it lasted, but the last time it lasted for like more than an hour, so it would like just basically kill my schedule there. I could only play like for an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, and nah. It's better to just move. It was just better to move the stream on today, really, so we can play our full 3-hour session today. So yeah, I think it's better this way. But yeah, I guess I'll have the usual. My usual like schedule will be like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, I guess. Starting at noon Central European time. If I'm going to stream on Thursday, I'm almost always going to stream on at 5 p.m. Central European time. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to fold here. Or am I? No, I'm going to call here. I think I have at least some outs here. So 10 is pretty good card to fold, really. So it hits his range pretty nicely. Even if he's on draw. That card hits him like really strong. So I was donk betting here with my top pair 7s. Got raised by Nihility here. Obviously not thrilled about that, so I'm not really folding right away. If he wants me to fold, he'll have to bet 3 times here, really. So let's see if he is going to do that. Growth 3 bets pre-flop and now checks the turn. I have a second pair with the best kicker here there is. So yeah, and he actually, like I said, if he's betting 3 times, I'm going to fold, and he bets 3 times. So yeah, and he has 9s. Whatever his name is called, actually wins. So yeah, I'm going to check call here. Zeus actually checks behind right away. He actually had a pair of 7s. Wow. Yeah, was hoping to get a bet from him, so, but I couldn't. I mean, I could bet fold, I guess, but I don't know. I could actually see like a hand like a pair of 9s doing the same, pair of 8s. Might not raise on a king here, and I mean, on what draw could he be that he would miss and he would bet on the river? Hey, Hitlahasi, Bankroll is growing nicely. Yeah, it's growing pretty nicely. We had really good session, and we had one really poor session that turned into okay session. So we increased our bankroll pretty quick now. So my win rate is pretty good for these limits, for limit hold'em in general. So yeah, we're doing nicely. We only need to win like 150 big bets more to get on the next level. So yeah, like I said, probably won't happen today, but we'll see. I'm going to check here and hope that my king high is good, and it's not. He really should bet again on the river. He really should bet. I will definitely call. I will definitely call again. I'm going to raise here, even though Nesnois might call me here. That means that if he calls, also Nihility is going to call, and that's exactly what happened here. So it got checked through. I guess I'm going to bet now with my trips here. What to do now? I'm going to check and hope that Neseres Nui here checks. Let's see what Nihility does. Yesterday and the day before I missed, obviously. Yeah, I was streaming on Monday, right? Then I canceled it on the Wednesday. Like I said, because of the server restart, I'm going to fold. And yeah, sorry about it, guys. I only wrote on the poker strategy forums that I'm canceling for Wednesday. I didn't wrote anywhere else really. That might be the problem here. So let's see, Zoom pool. Yeah, still 3 players in. I guess this if it doesn't run in the middle of the day, like on 5 p.m. Central European time, when there is a red spade in. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like an attractive player or something like that, but usually when there's a red spade playing, it usually at least attracts some people. So but I guess if it's not running today, I'm really never going to try it again. I promise this time. I mean, I only need like 30 more bucks here to go out from this limit. So and there's no Zoom pool on the higher limit, so only on 10 cent, 20 cents. So yeah, this is your last chance, Zoom. Your last chance. I'm giving you one last chance. I heard some notifications here. Why here? So how are we doing? We're doing okay. Let's refresh my graph here. Oops, I moved it. Yeah, still the same at about $4, so yeah. Yeah, definitely bet again. He limped from the undergun again. The last time he had a set of 3s, so let's just wait a bit and let's bet on the river again. So he actually had a pair again, so he's just calling down with pair. Ooh, he 3 bets. Oh, nice. He actually 3 bets. He's not like that Kostya guy from Russia who didn't 3 bet. He didn't really bet in any hand. So I'm basically trying to screw him here, and that's what I'm doing here now that I hit a second pair. I hope that he doesn't have ace king, or else I am really just screwing myself here, but I guess not. He had queens and he just checked back on the flop. I guess he tried to snugglefuss me here, and he didn't succeed. And I just lost to a queen high on an ace king board. I mean, some guys might call here. Not sure if Magic here is capable of calling queen jack on a board like this, but I decided I'm not going to bluff, so I think it was a right decision. I think it was correct decision. Just folding queen jack. So today I'm playing until, like I said, until 8 p.m. Central European time. So that means we start at 5 p.m. So playing for 3 hours. So how are the tables? I think they're actually pretty good. Yeah, tables are fine. Betting again here, if he has a 10, he is going to show me. I kind of assumed that he would raise an ace there. He called us again. Should we bluff now on the turn? If he has a 7, he might fold. Anything else, he probably won't. I mean, I might have the best hand here anyway, so let's see. He actually has an ace, so he didn't do anything about it, so okay. He seems like a player who will raise here, so guess not. Guess not. Pretty small pot here, ace high. I guess I'm going to call. The problem is that he's going to bet again on the turn. Now I have a double belly buster. I guess I'm not going anywhere. And of course, I might also have the best hand already. My ace could be an out. So I'm basically going to bet out if I hit a 6. I'm going to check raise if I hit a deuce. And I'm going to bet out if I hit an ace. And he actually had a pair of 5s, which is fine. Thank God the ace didn't hit. Yeah, let's defend here. And I actually got check raise here by K98 from CNN. Sure, you know what, it's yours. I think I don't have enough outs here, so it's yours. It's yours, sir. Nice hand. Got raised by Zeus here. The flop is really the almost the driest it can be, so that means we can fold our ace high. Check raising here, top pair of 7s now. Of course I have 2 pairs, so it's pretty easy to just bet through bet if he raises. If he wakes up a hand, I'm going to bet and raise and fold if he raises here. Bet, rebet, fold. That sounds like, when I say it out loud, it sounds really, really ugly. Like bet, rebet, fold. Wow. But I guess I would have to do it here. Bet, rebet, fold. Maybe even bet call. I mean, bet, rebet, fold seems kind of worse than bet call. I don't know. I know if he would actually call there with a worse hand than two pairs. I don't know. Maybe bet call will be a superior decision, I guess. I'm going to call here for my pair outs, for my gotcha here. Now I have a double belly buster again, so I guess I mean, plus there's a flush draw on the table, so I have like 6 outs, I guess. The pot is pretty big. That Neseresnui guy might call behind me, so I'm going to call again and I hope that I hit. I didn't, so I'm just going to check fold. Not doing anything crazy here. Queen 3 and Jack is fine, so I think my play was fine. Queen 7, let's open against this guy here. If he raises, we know that he actually has a good hand, so pair of jacks. Obviously this is a pretty crappy turn. If he bets, I'm just going to fold. We saw that he actually checks back with a hand like a pair of 5s on that really small board, so not sure if he's capable of value betting tin. So he's either bluffing here or he actually has a pretty good ace, pretty good heart. So and of course I only have a pair of jacks, so yeah. Jason, man, you bet out. Why? I'm going to call here. I'm going to call here and raise the turn, I guess. I hope that board doesn't pair it with the jack, so that's exactly what happens. So now I can just call and I hope that he's doing this with a flush draw. Now I hope that he's doing this with straight. And let's see what he has. He actually has the most obvious hand, which is top pair jack. So yeah, unfortunate for us. And necessary is actually check raised this flop, so I guess he has a straight. I mean, not straight, but a pretty good hand here. So but I think my straight should be good here. So unless he has ace-6, which probably he wouldn't raise me a pre-flop, so let's just put him all in and that should be it. He's on a flush draw and he hits. That's fine. I got lucky against him the last time. I mean, in that hand, not the last time. Like it was like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, it's fine. Zeus actually bets here, so I'm going to believe him. I have a pair of 4s. I can't really do much here. The tables are still pretty fine. I mean, yeah, they're fine. They are fine, they are fine. Let's refresh my graph here. Today I'm refreshing really a lot, so... Ooh, down to $2. Yeah, I mean, it was basically this hand. And instead of winning, I mean, if I would win like 2.66 here, I would be at my highest for today. But, unfortunately not. I mean, the only problem with raising with that 6 on the turn is that that means that necessary no actually 3 bets and got Jason Man to fold. I guess Jason Man would come along if I would just call there. So yeah. Look, I played a few manics the last days. Where do you differ between aggressive and passive line, like high and low variance with made hands? Yeah, it's kind of tricky to play against maniacs, of course. I mean, they're kind of different part of maniacs, I guess. I mean, different kind. I mean, for some, you can like call down. You can just let them bet for you, and you can call down with like. Yeah, ambulances. You can call down them with like really weak pairs and stuff like that. So and when you actually have a good hand, you just like wait for the turn to raise or wait for the river to raise. Yeah, but it's always a high variance there. So when you're playing with maniacs, so you have to be obviously you have to be prepared for that. But it's when you actually hitting. I mean, you are you can win a lot against them. So it's a high variance, but it's definitely rewarding. 3-bet with King Jack there. I think it's fine. Of course it's fine. He open raised it from cutoff. Unfortunately, I got a call from a Hugo on the big blind. I was hoping, of course, to be a heads up against Magic here only. But I guess we'll have to play three way. So betting here with my, I mean, basically a standard C-bet here. Now I'm kind of troubled with both of these guys called. I might bet again if I would get at least one to fold. But that didn't happen, so I'm basically saying goodbye to my hand really. So if he bets, he bets. So I don't think he, I mean, he might be bluffing here. I don't think so. Against two players, probably not that wise, but who knows. Actually, I guess he value bet with pair of fours and he got a call, so good for him. Who actually had the same hand than me, so I definitely shouldn't be bluffing here with King Jack if Hugo is capable of calling down with a king. So yeah. Hey free roll, welcome to the chat again. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, sir. So this table, I could actually change the table. You know what? I'm going to change this table. Just it's the worst out of these three, so yeah, I could change it. So I mean, it's good enough, but because it's the worst out of these three, I'm going to change it. So I can recall two players here, SKS and Alex, but I have position on a blue guy, so that's also fine. Crow, welcome to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. Did Jason already started streaming? I guess the Thursday are. I mean, the Thursday at 5 p.m. are not good only because of the Jason, I guess. Betting here, raising here, I think fives are pretty good to raise on a board like this. I got a call from Alex. I mean, he might think that I have a flush draw here, so he is going to call me with definitely with many worse hands than I have here. Even some king highs might call, so but definitely ace high is definitely going to call. Yes, ace 7. So that was a pretty nice hand. I could actually 3-bet pre-flop. How did it go pre-flop? I kinda didn't pay enough attention. So Nisra is call. Yeah, I could actually see a 3-bet. The only problem with 3-bet pre-flop is that you're basically 3-betting pre-flop to get this guy out, and he's never going to get out. when he puts money in, so yeah, but I think it's fine this way, so wait for him, Alex, to bet and just raise him. Yeah, new table here. Let's see. Let's defend with 5-4 suited, and let's fold it right away. Pretty crappy flop, so yeah. Come on, just bet, Evriala. Yes, it's yours. Going to bet here and hope that he raises. That's exactly what I wanted. So let's hope that he raises and those two guys fold, and I just can put Costa here all in with my top pair ace. El Mates joins. That's not the best news, but let's raise it anyway. I'm going to bet the turn, and I guess I'm going to check back the river then. I mean, I don't know. I guess El Mates here wouldn't play with. Oh, he fall. Oh, here. And Costa actually has a set of fours, which is fine. It's unfortunate for us, but yeah, it's fine. He was really short, so me putting him all in there, I think it's fine. I actually see bet the flop and bet the turn now with my pair of nines, thinking that I was good here, but now SK has raised us, so I guess he's doing this with a pair of jacks here. I obviously don't like it, so I'm going now. I can check raise the 9 river. If he's doing this with flush draw, I'm totally fine. If he's doing it with queen 10 or a flush draw, I'm totally fine with him betting here again on the river, really. So he actually folds. Wow, did he read me that well? He actually had a ace jack and he checks back. Wow, that's crazy. Well, that's a pretty nice hand there, sir. You can either see my hands or you played it really well. You played it really well. I can't say anything else. Calling here for my gut shot. My ace might be good. Definitely my 10 is good. So and he checks back with yeah. He's definitely pretty scared on the turn on the river. So this is like, I don't know how many checks he made like this so far. He actually had to pair he checks. I mean, I guess he was afraid of that 7, but you have to bet here really. So with 2 pair, I mean, if you get the raise, it obviously sucks, and I guess you have to pay here at the end. But you have to bet really. I mean, queen deuce. Let's just fold. I mean, the tables at least, like, they have a way better feeling that they had in my previous session. I really struggled with finding a good table there in the last session. So I only had like leg tags, which you usually don't see at these limits. So not sure why there were so many players like this on Monday. But it's definitely way better today, so way better. Not even close. Betting with ace 8 and got called 3-way. It's never fun. The question is, what should I do now with my pair of 8s here? Are pair of 8s good enough to raise here? I guess yes, just because I could get that guy out and he doesn't get out, so it's obviously not good. So I just have to call now and hope that I improve somehow. That king is obviously not an improvement, but I don't think I can fold. I think I have still have an 8 or an ace for my out here. 6 is obviously pretty bad, so we can fold now. If Jason Man here bets again. Hope that he calls, just I would like to see what he has actually. Hope he's not doing this with a jack 10 type of hand. That would be pretty bad. But I don't think so. Evriala here bets out. I guess I'm going to believe him or her. I mean, I have king high, so I can't really say, can't really be too smart here. Can I value bet here? I guess I'm going to value bet here and hope they get a call from Queen 8. I don't think. I mean, he's capable of playing king that way, I guess. Some players play really passively. I guess he's kind of tight, but I guess so far he has a 4.0 aggression factor, so I guess he would definitely raise a he seems a player like he would definitely raise a pair of kings there. He open raises pre-flop. That's obviously a danger right away. He also c-bets on the flop, so but we have to raise with top pair 10 with ace kicker here. If he plays back to us, back at us, I'm going to rethink my my playing here. Yeah, definitely need to rethink here. Can I call and don't bet out basically any better hand, my improvements, so either at 10 or an ace? I guess I'm going to do that, and I'm folding to a to his bet on the river. Yeah. If he somehow bluffed me like one time in the million years, like once in the blue moon, that's perfectly fine. He doesn't seem like a player like that, so if he does this one time in the session, that's fine. We're gonna have way better spots here, so to call him down, to beat him, so we can wait. I can wait. Yeah, Buffalo Jr., you are getting 3-bet by ace king suited. Definitely better betting till the river. Unfortunately, he folds right away. I mean, then usually get like questions after that, like, oh, now he to fall down. Oh, now he folds right away on the flop. Should I check here? And no, you shouldn't check. You should just bet here and value bet your hand, even though it's a top pair king with the ace on a board like this. It's definitely to just bet out. To just bet here. And now we see that Neceres Nua guy is actually capable of doing some weird stuff. He actually does it with Jack 6. He called down with Jack 6. He actually bets out on the flop and he calls down. I mean, basically he screwed me for a pot here because he bet out and Jason Man 3 bets raised on the flop. I folded, thinking that I'm either against a better ace, a better 8, maybe even a deuce or a overpair. So even my queen out is not good at that spot, might not be good. So I folded right away, and of course, now in hindsight, now we see there was an 8 on the turn. So if you could just play a check fold, I would win this flop. But I think it was correct fold. I think it was correct fold. We have to pay attention on this guy now. He's playing weird, so yeah. Tight guy raises from middle position. Growth here, 3 bets. He seems like a, I don't know, like a normal leggy player. His 3-bet range seems fine, I guess. It's probably pretty tight and as it should be. I was calling here for my backdoor outs here. Now is the question what should I do. Should I fold right away? I guess folding right away is the correct move. I got a raise by a magic button 3-bet from Grota, so I guess they have really good hands. So obviously I would love to see the turn here, but it just didn't happen. So let's see what these guys have. Aces and I guess Magic had a pretty good hand also. So unless yeah, he had 7, so 7s. So my fault was fine.